Okay, so this video is probably going to be really long. I don't have a script for it, and I don't have any um, notes or anything like that to keep me in track of what I'm about to say. So, bear with me. I'm here to inform you about some stuff that is relevant to my channel, and it's a topic that I think should be considered as important to the community. And I have been in the community since I was 18, and I wanted to come on here and talk about some stuff. So, without further contemplation, um, how to be Wiccan in a mostly Christian household. This is something that I've been asked over and over again, so I'm here to do a video about it. And most of the time, I just consider them muggles and ignore it. Um, to be a Wiccan, you kind of have to have thick skin, and you have to ignore the people who call you evil, call you different names, different um, ridiculing, backstabbing, even unfriending you and um, being unfriendly toward you because you're different than them, because they don't understand what it is and they don't care to research about it. They don't care to understand what you're doing and what you're about and what kind of things you're into. And sometimes what I do is I try to explain myself, and if they don't understand, it's because they're ignorant and they don't have any other way to explain themselves about what you are and how you live your own life. Um, they're they don't know any better. They weren't raised the same way you were, and they weren't raised to be open-minded like you are. And it's something that's unfortunate, but it can't be changed. It it's something that's been around for generations, and it's still going on, and it's sad, it's frustrating, it's a, a lot of drama, and people have been killed because of religious warfare over the years, over the centuries, and stuff like that. And it's sad to see that our ancestors had to go through all that. And my heart goes out to the people who have trouble with this kind of thing because they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anywhere to turn to have someone's shoulder to lean on or even vent because they're afraid of being ridiculed, being crucified, basically, is the best way I know how to put it. I mean, um, I know of one story. There was a man who asked Jesus why he sits with sinners, why he sits with robbery and thieves and unholy people. And he's like, because these are people that I'm saving. And I could never um, worship a God that could throw people in fire and brimstone if not for the reason of disbelieving in Him. And if this makes people hate me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't have uh, the the I don't have the capacity to care about other people's opinions when I have my own that I have and that I view very strongly about, and consider that other people have opinions about me that are cruel, and they preach at me about different religious views, and it's just like, I already have my views on religion and I don't need to be preached at. And there's a certain person that I live with that always has to say something religious um about me, and it's like, don't preach at me, don't talk to me about religion if you're only gonna see one point of view, and if you only have one point of view, then you don't deserve an opinion. And I know that it's contradictory for me to say something like that, but it is what it is, and it's something that muggles don't understand, and it's it's heartbreaking seeing people that I care about and people that are judgmental about different things in Wicca, like Ouija boards and other things like that. And I had someone rearrange my altar because I had a Ouija board on it. And they were like, oh my god, that's evil. And she took everything off my Ouija board and completely rearranged my altar. I'm like, you don't do that. You don't touch other people's altar items and completely rearrange it because it's important. It's sacred to have on your altar. It's very disrespectful to do that to somebody's altar. I've had people touch my stuff. I've had people take things off my altar that you use for other items. I've had people touch my athame and use it for a pair of scissors to cut a tag off a shirt or something that I bought recently, a couple years ago. Um, it's just disrespectful, and I tell them, I said, don't preach at me. I don't have the patience for other people preaching at me, and I don't do that. I don't, unless I'm asked about it, I don't preach at people. I don't tell them what to do, and I don't tell them how to go about their day with what they believe in and what their religion is because it's none of my business. And it's none of their business either. So keep that in mind whenever you are trying to spread the good word to other people about your religion. And there is a right and wrong way to consider preaching and sharing your beliefs. And I believe if you have a, a good message to send, and I'm not biased, I don't think that there's a, there's a fine line between good and bad ways to preach. And if you shove something down someone else's throat, um, that's not the way to go. The way to go is just to explain, tell them how you feel, and be done with it. Don't ridicule them, don't judge them, don't consider them evil, because they're not. I mean, I don't know if they are, but I know I'm not. Um, I've been told that what I've been doing is wrong and evil, but that I'm not an evil person, which is fine, I guess. I mean, that's a weird thing to say, but um, there's just different ways to go about it. And I think people should really think before they speak and think before they preach at other people about what they think about religion and how they view life and other things like that. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I hope this wasn't too long. I hope it wasn't boring or anything like that. I tried to get my point across. I hope I helped some of you naysayers to be a little bit more open minded than most. Keep your options open. There is no one way to go about things, even though people say there's one way to the staircase of heaven. And there's really not one way. There's tons more religions, um, and I'm not saying that Wicca is the only one way, and I'm not saying that uh, paganism is either. Um, you just have to be careful what path you want to walk. So that's all I have for today. See you in the next video. Bye.